This is the exhibit, and it details the life and legacy of Eliza Tevis, and all of it was designed and curated by students at the University of Louisville. Walking through the exhibit, Cora Mills explains what people will learn about Tevis.
So when you start, you'll want to start by reading the introduction. It kind of just gives you a synopsis of who Eliza Tevis was.
Mills is one of 7 U of L students who coordinated this exhibit during the fall semester of her Intro to Public History course.
This one's kind of just talking about the Newburgh community, or what used to be known as the Wetwoods.
Tevis was a formerly enslaved black woman who helped found the hamlet of Petersburg, now known as the Newburgh neighborhood. The exhibit arose out of meetings with the Eliza Tevis Society, a group working to document and share the history of Tevis in the Newburgh community. Associate Professor Dr. Glenn Crothers then led students through designing this.
So they had a base of documents, and I began collaborating with them through a colleague of mine, Dr. Felicia Jameson, started talking to them about how we could help them tell their story more effectively, brought the Fraser into that conversation, and ultimately this was the result.
Between research done by the Society and students, they were able to unveil the new exhibit earlier in December. But the journey wasn't always easy.
It was definitely challenging to find stuff. We had some stuff from the Eliza Tevis Society already, but finding more stuff, it was definitely challenging, but we had a lot of support in doing that.
Dr. Crothers says this represents the struggles of this time.
One of the things about studying black history in the 19th century, particularly before the Civil War, is there are just so many gaps. Because the histories of the enslaved, the stories of the enslaved people weren't recorded.
While they don't have a photo of Tevis herself, they now have a better picture of who she was and her legacy.
And I think it's a really inspirational story. It's a very interesting story. I love it.
Students in the spring semester will continue the research into Tevis and Newburgh. Madison Elliott, WLKY News.